In the shadowed halls of Norse legend, amid tales of valor, betrayal, and fate, stands Gunnar, a tragic hero whose choices shape the fall of dynasties and the unraveling of love and loyalty. Often depicted as noble yet flawed, Gunnar is a central figure in the Volsunga Saga and the Poetic Edda, where he appears as the king of the Burgundians, the brother of Gudrun, and the fateful participant in the deception that leads to the death of the great hero Sigurd. Gunnar, also known as Gunther in the German Nibelungen, is the son of King Giuki and Queen Grimhild, and the brother of Hogni and Gudrun. His character embodies the complexities of Norse and Germanic heroic ideals: courage, duty, loyalty to kin, and the pursuit of honor, all set against the cruel and unchangeable backdrop of fate. The most famous and defining episode in Gunnar's myth is his courtship of Brynhild, the Valkyrie shield maiden who once defied Odin and was cursed to sleep within a ring of fire until claimed by a worthy man. Captivated by stories of her beauty and power, Gunnar seeks her hand in marriage. But to win Brynhild, one must ride through the ring of fire that surrounds her dwelling, a feat only the hero Sigurd can accomplish. Bound by a powerful blood oath of brotherhood, Gunnar convinces Sigurd to help him. Sigurd, already secretly married to Brynhild, agrees to use a magical, shape-shifting potion or disguise to take Gunnar's form, passing through the flames and claiming Brynhild on his behalf. Brynhild, unaware of the deception, marries Gunnar and moves to his court. But when the truth is later revealed, often by a quarrel between Brynhild and Gudrun, the consequences are devastating. Brynhild feels deeply betrayed and shamed. Enraged by the deceit, she demands Sigurd's death. Despite knowing Sigurd's loyalty and his role as a sworn blood brother, Gunnar allows the murder to happen, either directly or through his brother Hogni and the treacherous actions of Guttorm, their half-brother. This act seals Gunnar's fate and begins the slow collapse of his house. Sigurd's death does not bring peace. Brynhild, overcome with grief and guilt, takes her own life. Gudrun, devastated by the loss of her husband, is swept into a cycle of vengeance and suffering that will cost her dearly in the coming years. Gunnar, once the noble king, becomes a figure marked by internal torment and the weight of his choices. In later parts of the Volsunga Saga, Gunnar meets his own end after refusing to betray his oath. He is captured by Atli, Attila the Hun in mythic form, who is now married to Gudrun. Atli demands the location of the hoard of gold once guarded by Sigurd, the cursed treasure of Fafnir the dragon. Gunnar refuses to speak. As punishment, he is thrown into a snake pit. In one version of the tale, he prolongs his life by playing the harp with his toes, soothing the serpents until they finally strike. His stoic death reflects the Norse admiration for honor unto death, even when faced with betrayal and suffering. Gunnar's story is laced with themes of loyalty, honor, fate, and the cost of ambition. He is a man who seeks greatness and peace through marriage and power, but whose reliance on deception and compromise leads to ruin. His tragedy is not just that he dies, but that he is destroyed by his own decisions and the web of oaths and expectations that surround him. In the German Nibelung lead, Gunther is portrayed somewhat differently, less heroic and more courtly, but the core themes remain. He is bound by kinship, tempted by ambition, and ultimately undone by forces beyond his control. Modern readers often interpret Gunnar as a symbol of conflicted masculinity, torn between duty to family, love, and personal honor. He is not the treacherous villain, but the compromised hero whose decisions ripple outward, altering the fates of many. His character reminds us that in Norse mythology, the greatest heroes are not those who win, but those who face their doom with dignity. Though overshadowed in fame by Sigurd, Brynhild, and Gudrun, Gunnar's role is essential. He is the fulcrum around which the saga turns, the one whose choices ignite the final chain of events in a tale where no one escapes unscathed. Gunnar's legacy endures in literature, opera, and popular culture. From Wagner's Ring Cycle to modern fantasy novels inspired by Norse and Germanic myths, Gunnar remains a reminder that heroism is not always triumphant, and that tragedy is often born from trying to do what seems right, even when fate has other plans.